family, what's good? This is your girl, Anne the Bronx Goddess, and it's time for another strawberry letter. But before we go get them, I want to remind you guys to check out my new book. It's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. It will make the perfect Valentine's Day gift for one of your single girlfriends, so be sure to go ahead and pick one up for her so she can curl up with a good book on Valentine's. So I will be sure to link it below. Without any further ado, let's get started with today's letter. Let's go get them. Before I start, I am 37 and he is 39. I was in a relationship with someone for almost 3 years. The relationship was great. Within those 3 years, if we argued once, it was a lot. When I met him, he told me that he was in a 9-year relationship and it didn't work out, so he moved on and then we met. I was actually thinking that he was the one. I thank God every day for feeling so happy. Then one day everything changed. He started getting distant. Story short, he told me that he went back to his ex, that he had 9 years with her, and that it was the right thing to do. Quantity versus quality. Anyways, it was very painful, but I just let it go. He always said that he had feelings for me and that never went away and that he could never forget me. I felt like he was sincere, but I could be wrong. The thing is that he kept making contact with me over the holidays. Every time he comes to my city, he sends me emails and asks if we can have dinner. He doesn't want to lose contact with me, but I can't help thinking, why would he do that? My feelings for him haven't vanished. I stayed away because I don't want to get into any problems and I need peace. The times we speak, it's because he initiates it but I'm really confused. I got married last year, so I guess pretty soon I will start a family. But again, he won't seem to let go, even though I have. What advice would you like to give? My whole thing with this particular situation is that you are playing with fire. Okay? You didn't get to the fact that you were married to the end of the letter. You are a married woman, so I don't care if he initiates the conversation or not. You need to shut it down. Knowing how he feels about you, and then you say in here you're not even sure that your feelings for him have vanished. Do yourself a favor and focus your energy on your husband. If you were truly over him, then you should have never even gotten married. And I feel like he is not even, I don't even know what's so appealing about him. Like, for me, the way my self-esteem is set up, once you have chosen somebody else over me one good time, you don't get to keep coming back and keep choosing me and then going back and forth. Like, he's too old to be playing these games, number one. 39 years old and still don't know who he wants to be with. This is the type of thing that goes on in high school, maybe college, but a grown man should know what he wants. And the fact that he said to you and ended things with you because he said that that's what he wanted, he should stick with that. He's a yo-yo dater. There are some men who do that, who always go back and forth between a woman, another woman, like you just can't seem to get their mind right. They just, when they're with you, they're thinking about her. When they're with her, they're thinking about you. That's not cute and that's not romantic. There's too many men running around here loose to be sharing one. I feel like all he's trying to do is manipulate you. And the fact that you're married, believe it or not, I think that might be another reason why he's pursuing you, because he may think that is a huge stroke to his ego if he can still have you. But if he can still know that he can have you anytime he wants to, even though you are with someone else. I don't think he wants to be with you because he had every opportunity to. When you were single and available, he chose not to be with you. So don't think that it's romantic and don't think that he's being sincere in what he's saying to you now. Why let him treat you like a yo-yo and go back and forth? You are a married woman. Focus your energy on that. 39 years old and doesn't know what he wants. That just goes to show some men get older chronologically, but mentally, they don't grow up. He has the Peter Pan syndrome. Old as he is, he still doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. So 9 years with her, he never made any true commitment with her. He didn't marry her. You are married, which leads me to believe that you wanted to be married. You mentioned in the letter that you want to have kids. This is the life that you want, and your husband is giving you the life that you want. So why even consider going back to that? Stop entertaining his calls. I don't care if he initiates it or not. If you really want to shut it down, give the phone to your husband the next time he tries to call you. You need to be firm in what you're telling him. You need to be very stern when you tell him that I don't want to talk to you anymore. I am somebody's wife now. You had the opportunity to take me off the market. You had the opportunity to be exclusive with me, and you chose somebody else. So you know what now? I chose somebody else. Don't never let a man think that they can have you anytime that they want to. A man has to earn that. No, absolutely not. You don't just get to come in and out of my life, just popping in. No, 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 no. If he wanted to be with old girl, then that's what he gets. There is nothing wrong with being the one that got away, and that's exactly what you are. Now, you don't get to go see what it's like over there with her and then remember, oh, this is why we broke up in the first place, and then get to come back to you. No. Because if you were, God forbid, if you were to leave your husband for this man, he's going to go back to that ex. He's going to give you that same lame, tired excuse. Quality over quantity? I've been with her for 9 years, so I got to go back. It's the right thing to do. No, he doesn't want to be serious about anybody. He likes you a lot. He's used to you. He doesn't even want to find anybody new. He just wants to keep playing back and forth between the two of you. I wouldn't let him back in my life in any capacity. No, you lost your opportunity. I've moved on, and I suggested you do the same thing. That's what you should be telling him. Let him know. I'm very happy. The fact that you are entertaining his phone calls, knowing that you're a married woman, makes him feel like he has a chance. It doesn't mean you don't have to say that to him. You don't have to make him feel that way, but that's what it implies. That you're willing to give him a chance because you're entertaining this. Because I know good and well your husband is not allowing you to speak to this man. So it's a secret from your husband. That's how you know it's wrong. You are too grown to be keeping secrets like this. Let that man go be with that other woman, if that's, or whoever it is that he wants to be with. Because you are too good to be somebody's second option. Oh, it didn't work out with old girl, so now you want me back? No. That's who you chose. Go be happy with her over there. I don't care what you do, but you won't come back over here. You don't got to go home, but you got to get out of here. You have something good with your husband. You didn't say he was a bad guy. You didn't say much about him at all, or your marriage. You gave me 2 sentences about that. Paragraph after paragraph about this ex, but a sentence or 2 because I'm married. I got married last year. What is this? Do you love your husband? Did you settle for your husband? Is your husband the man that you feel that God has chosen for you? There's so much. You're light on the details that I really want to know. But your ex is an ex for a reason, because he wasn't smart enough. He wasn't wise enough to realize what he had. And as a result of that, he lost you, which will ultimately be, in my opinion, if you really were the one, it would be the biggest mistake of his life. But that's his problem. You are a blessing to this man. This man is not trying to toss you away. Stop looking backwards. Move on, move forward with your husband. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I think you need to be clear when you talk to him. Let him know this is the last time. Burn all the pictures that you guys have. Burn every letter. If he has some clothing or whatever, make sure he gets whatever he needs. Burn it. Be done with it. Don't just tell him that you're done. Be done. Change your number if that's necessary. Tell your husband that you don't know how, but your ex got your number and he keeps calling you and you want to change your number. Change your number. Tell your husband what's going on. I bet you he'll shut it down. But be done. And ask God to take the feelings away. If you feel like the feelings haven't vanished, ask God to help them to vanish. This is not too big for God. God can do that. God can take every little bit of, every monochrome of love that you ever had for this guy away, if that's what you truly want. Say, God, I want to be head over heels in love with my husband. God, please give me these feelings for my husband. Take away anything that I ever felt for him, God. Let me see him for who he truly is. Show me the ugly side of him. Don't let me think that it's romantic. Don't just show you the positive. Let me see him for who he really is. Take any bit of love away. Let him irritate me. The sound of his voice, everything. Take it all away, God. I want to be done. I want to love my husband. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I love you guys. I can't wait to hear your feedback below. Let me know in the comment section what you should do. And if you want to hear more of my love and relationship advice, be sure to check out my book. I will be sure to link that below. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Until next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.